There was another unveiling today for the latest old structure in Buffalo to be repurposed into high-end real estate.
As we hear from Channel 2's Dave McKinley now, this one is once again in an area that's become a real hotspot for redevelopment on the city's west side.
Built more than 100 years ago as a factory making copper fittings, this building on Niagara near Potomac, which had been pretty much vacant the past decade, is now home to a medical practice, an IT company, and 7 loft-style apartments. Natali Development calls it the Dorian.
This is our second investment in on Niagara Street.
7 years ago, and right across the street from here, Natali began working on the Crescendo, converting a 7-story former box factory into high-end apartments. And since that time, the face of Niagara Street has been changing. For all along the roughly 2-mile stretch between Bustye and Tonawanda Streets, there have been a plethora of old industrial buildings and warehouses being converted into high-end apartments, retail outlets, and bars and restaurants. And in between them, there are signs of more things to come.
I know that the Simonelli Development Group did a great job with the mentholatum. The Palladinos down the street did another great job. And I think once you got that type of interest, the momentum continued.
In almost all cases, including this latest one, there was some government assistance in the form of tax credits specifically for repurposing old buildings like these from the city, the county, and the state.
You really need all 3 of those facets to develop these buildings because it does become very expensive to develop.
The thing is, the more developments like these which occur, the harder it gets to find a viable brownfield in a box to breathe new life into. In fact, Natali disclosed today they're not done yet when it comes to the Crescendo.
Our goal in the next 2 years is to potentially build a tower over the garage at Crescendo. I'll announce that in the very near future, but we are working with Carmina right now and developing some preliminary plans.
Stay tuned. Dave McKinley, Channel 2 News.